Hey everybody, fragrances in my collection that I think are completely worth the price point. And let me just mention that 99% of the bottles you see behind me have been gifts from brands and followers, okay? So there's been maybe around 8 that I've actually spent my own money on, but then just based on the price point, I'm gonna tell you if I think it's worth it, that these are worth it. The first is Versace the Dreamer. Now I know that this doesn't perform that well, and that's already a huge strike for a lot of people, but this thing is like $25 or less. $25 or less for a designer fragrance like a Versace is totally worth it. And I'm not just talking about brand, but if you're somebody that wants a designer bottle that's something affordable, you'll totally love this one. It's a fresh fragrance. And I feel like if you're looking for a dumb reach in the summertime that won't break the bank, that's less than $30, this is such a solid choice. It's marketed to men, but completely unisex, okay? It's lemony. It reminds me of like partying in the summertime. And this just brightens my mood whenever I smell it. And I always overspray this one. Like I can go crazy with this one right here. And if your fragrance isn't lasting too long, you can always apply the scent on the same spots twice. So like if you know how I've done like the one behind each ear, back of my neck, and then just either on the front here or behind my shoulder blades, just hit those same spots. That's 10 sprays. But yeah, Versace the Dreamer, to me, worth it. Next is, where are you? Here you are. Mercedes-Benz Club Black, $60. I actually bought this one. $60 for, I think this is 100 ml, correct? Yeah, 100 ml, 3.4 ounces. And this thing performs. If you're looking for a fragrance that's you can easily get 8 hours with this scent, but honestly, I think you can go over 10 because there is some ambroxan in this fragrance that makes it push out. So not only do you have a nice scent trail, but you have great projection with this fragrance. It's a sweet benzoin vanilla scent that people just love. Again, this one's marketed to men. Very unisex, but yeah, it goes a little bit more masculine, but I have no problem wearing this. I've gotten a few compliments on this so far, and I love it. I really do, and it's a sick bottle. Okay, another good one I'm gonna go with is, where are you? Pie by Givenchy. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a one-off, but I actually got this fragrance, the 3.4 ounce, for less, I think it was $40. For $40. And I know this is probably going to sound sketchy. I think this is the one I got off eBay. And this is when I was like, you know what? I want to try buying something off eBay because my TikTok followers were asking me if it was legit. But the seller that I got this from, he had over 175,000 transactions. His reviews had there was a lot of people that left reviews, and he had like a 4.7 star thing. And I'm like, you know what? I need to try this. It's $40. If I lose it, I lose it. It's whatever. But this thing is a great fragrance, and it lasts I get 8 hours with this, but I do tend to overspray this fragrance. And the reason for that, though, is because every single time I make a video on it, for some reason, I'm always stumbling over my words, and I have to reapply it as my scent of the day for the next video. So I walk around with like 10 to 15 sprays of this. But yeah, it projects really well. But if you only do like 5, then yeah, it stays pretty much in your scent bubble. Very much a Netflix and chill kind of fragrance. And for $40, man, like this, it's a good scent. It's a good scent for $40 for sure. And what was I gonna say? I think for another video idea I'll do like Netflix and chill fragrances, because I know people here love sexy time scents. Okay, now for a feminine one, I'm gonna go with Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. And this is the 50 ml. This was gifted to me actually by my sister's boyfriend. This is the first fresh fragrance I got last year. And this, I think he got it for $64. $64, but did he buy it on Fragrance Net? I think he got it from Fragrance Net. But man, look, I've made a pretty good dent in it, and I have a lot of, bottles here behind me. This is a great, long-lasting, fresh fragrance. This thing goes on me I still smell it after like the 9th hour on myself. Oh, gosh, I love this one a lot. This is still so easy for me to reach for when I see the sun popping out outside and I just want a scent that's going to make me feel good. And I don't really care too much about compliments with this scent, but I always get them. Always. Like, this is a scent that I enjoy for me, but for some reason, everybody else just enjoys it as well. So not only will you be happy, everybody around you will be happy with this scent. It's a lemon. Everybody around you will be happy. I don't know. It kind of sounded weird to me, my voice there for a second, but lemon, apple, musk. Sexy fragrance, even the guys. To the gentlemen, try the women's, please. Don't mind that it says it's marketed to women. This is completely unisex, and the way that it'll smell on a guy, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I talked about 4 fragrances already, right? And let me actually move to this side. I think, okay, this is gonna be, okay, you know what? I do have to say that Layton is a great fragrance. And I know on a lot of discount sites that a lot of people trust, like Fragrance Net. I know people, I know people have bought this from Fragrance Net. I've seen it for like $170 or $175 for a 100 ml. This is the 4.2 ounce, correct? Yeah, this is the 4.2, 125 ml. And this goes over 12 hours. You can get it over 14 hours if you do 5 sprays. Like with 3 sprays alone, this shit will last you forever. But with 5 sprays, you can easily get over 14 hours. And yeah, this is just, it's that easy to like niche fragrance that, because I know with niche scents, sometimes when you're trying to make that transition from designer to niche, it's like, oh my God, I don't know. Is it going to perform? Is it even going to be sexy? Or is it going to just be something I totally hate? This is a scent that lots of people will enjoy on you. Don't let anybody shit on you for using this fragrance. I feel like the only people that would shit on you are the people online if you say it and they're like, oh, that's basic. Just your typical, like, you know, if you really get into some snobbery, right? But the chances of you running into that are slim to none. So give this one a shot. Layton by Parfums de Marly. You can get it for $177, but I believe that might be the 50 ml. I can't remember. It's been a while since I checked that. It has been a while since I checked that on Fragrance Net. But I still think Layton in general is totally worth the amount of money you're paying for it. Next is, where are you? Let me put you to the side there. This one by Arabian Oud Rasala. I believe this goes for $225. When I checked, this was actually a gift from a follower, and his name was Isaiah. Isaiah, if you're watching this, big love to you. I hope you're doing well. But this is easily a 24, you know what, I'm going to say a 48-hour fragrance. This is for the people that are like, if I'm going to spend over $200, I want a scent that's going to stay on me forever. Here it is. Here's your scent that's going to stay on you forever. Doesn't matter if you're a dude, if you're a woman, anybody in between, you will, everybody will smell this on you. Every room you go into, like even if you spray this on a test strip and leave it in your room for the next few days, your room is going to smell like this. Okay, this is an oud saffron rose fragrance, and then comes the vanilla and the chocolate. But I would say if you love vanilla and you're unsure about those first 3 notes, be careful, because the first 3 I mentioned, the the oud saffron and rose, are the core of this fragrance. Like that's what carries the whole way through. Yes, when it dries down, the sweeter notes start to mix in with it. But those first 3, if you don't like those, then you won't really like this fragrance. But Rasala is your show-stopping scent. You're definitely going to get your money's worth with this fragrance. And there's no doubt about it. For even $250, $220, absolutely worth it if you want something to perform. Okay, and so I did 2 here, I did 4. I think that's a total of 6 fragrances, right? About 6 fragrances. Let me see if there's another one that I feel, you know what? Oh, damn, I'm grabbing 2. You know what? Let me grab this one. Oh, fuck. Look at me. Look at me. I love all of these. Cedrat Boise by Mancera, real fast, was $90. And this is the 4.2 ounce. Yeah, this is the 4.2 ounce, no, the 4 ounce, 120 ml fragrance. I got it for $90. And this is the freshie that lasts, okay? If, let's say you don't like light blue intense, you don't like designer fragrances because you want something a little bit more unique that a lot of people aren't wearing, but you still want it to perform. You want that fresh fragrance that's gonna be amazing even in the cold. Here it is. Cedrat Boise by Mancera. This does have a woody dry down, marketed to men and women, but does lean more masculine. I have to say though, on my skin, this smells very unisex. It doesn't get cologne-y. Like on my sister, this gets very woody masculine on her. So it plays around a lot with your skin chemistry, but in the open, it smells like walking into Jamba Juice to me. To me personally, then it has that woody dry down, but this is so sexy. It's a Cedrat Boise by Mancera. Projection, scent trail, longevity, fantastic. Only downside, which isn't even a downside, is that you as the wearer would potentially get nose blind to this, but don't doubt it. Everyone still smells it. Ask people around you. I swear they smell it on you still. So I did Layton, that one. Let me pick one more. I'm torn, bro. I am torn. I was gonna pick Lamar, but let me just say Hassevat by Nishane. God, I still haven't even Googled that. It's been so many videos. This fragrance lasted 24 hours on me. And this is another freshie, like Cedrat. I believe this was a gift. Also, this was a gift. I believe this is in that $200 range. I don't think it goes over $3, but again, it lasts over 24 hours. And it's just, I was getting compliments literally a day later on the dry down of this scent. And it wasn't even when, like, it was my sister actually. We weren't even close together. I was eating and she walked behind me, like not even super close. Like, let's say I'm this close to you guys and like in arm's length away, she just walked by and I was just sitting down and she's like, whoa, you smell good. What did you spray today? And I was like, I didn't spray anything. And now I smelled my clothes. I'm like, oh my God, this is, it's still Hassevat. So yeah, this thing is great. It's a fresh pineapple fragrance with that similar Aventus DNA that's very popular, right? So those are, I think I gave you 6. Let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fragrances that to me are totally worth their price point if you're considering them. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.